face a lot. You know, I use my body. And guys are like, I've heard even guys say on my comments that I look gay. Hey guys, this is Tony Solo from The Natural Lifestyles, and welcome to another edition of Ask Tony. Really connecting with feminine energy is a thing that's going to allow you to become more engaged with women. And a lot of guys believe that feminine energy only means women. No, that's not the truth. Feminine energy is the world. Feminine energy is everything that moves with a force. Feminine energy is anything that is inside of your consciousness. Literally, everything you can observe is feminine. Anything outside of what you can observe is masculine. So, to help you become better as a man and engaging in feminine energy, to help you become better and engaging in feminine energy, be sure that you're engaging your senses more. The question is that a lot of men have is, you know, if I'm left brain, how do I start to learn how to connect to feminine energy? All you have to do to start connecting to feminine energy is to start engaging all your senses. Your senses. All those senses that you have of taste, touch, see, hear. All these things are important for you to be able to start engaging with feminine energy. Start to notice the beauty in everything that you see and do. Start to taste more of what you do, of what you taste. When you're eating food, eat food from a place of you're engaging in something and not just I'm eating like this. Engage in it. Be able to know what you're fucking eating. When you're out there and you're noticing the world, start engaging your sense of sight. Don't just walk around the world just looking. Engage the beautiful things that catch your eye. Not just women. Women, of course, are the most beautiful feminine energy that a man can see. It's the most beautiful thing a man can see is a radiant, beautiful woman, whatever it may be. Tits and ass is going to draw a man forever. It's going to be the most beautiful form of feminine energy that men are going to love. But outside of that, to just become a man that's more in tune, so to speak, with life, you're going to need to start looking and engaging, seeing and engaging, feeling and engaging. And that's when you start to pull out the most feminine part of you. A man that can be feminine is a man that can go into the creative part of life. See, when you are in the creative part of life, you're almost like moving poetry. You are. You're like the person that is moving from the place within that has a meaning. And when you're moving with meaning, you're able to be able to see feminine energy in a different way. So when you're moving from that place within of being able to be present to the world, that's beautiful because now you can start noticing feminine energy. But the key to it is to start engaging. And when you start engaging in feminine energy, as a practice, you start to melt the part of yourself that's afraid of the feminine part of yourself. The only reason why you currently are not connected to feminine energy is because you have not connected to that part of yourself. You're afraid of that part. That part of yourself is the feeling part, is the expressive part, is the part of you that is always changing. It is. Your personality is feminine. It is. Everything about you that you can be able to exude and energy and anything like that, that's all femininity. So connect to yourself. That's another way you can definitely start connecting to feminine energy, is to start connecting to who you are. Start to love yourself more. Love. This magical thing that people have been talking about forever is of the feminine. Love yourself. Begin to own the parts of yourself that you're currently not owning. There's many things about men where we are ashamed about. We're ashamed about showing our feelings. We're ashamed about, women being able to notice the weak spots in us. We're ashamed about our own weaknesses. And they're actually not weaknesses. They're just parts of us we haven't gained ownership over. That's all it is. So once you start gaining ownership over the feminine parts of yourself, you can start to go out in the world and connect with feminine energy. Let's say in the sense of connecting with women. How do you start to connect with feminine energy when it's coming from women? The number one way you can start doing that is to start to engage with women. It's the easiest thing. It sounds simple. You're like, okay, how do I start to, really start connecting with women? Start engaging with them. Listen and speak. Engage. Listen. When you start to do all these things, then you start to get a feel of the changing weather patterns of the feminine. You start to get a good feel for the groove of what the feminine is like. Start to do things like dance. I've been dancing for 11 years, so I'm really, really strong in my feminine within. So I'm a person that's very expressive. I use my face a lot, I use my body. And guys are like, I've heard even guys say on my comments that I look gay. And the truth is that I'm just really expressive. They're saying that because they haven't owned the part of themselves that's feminine. Once you start owning the part of yourself that's feminine, yes, you're going to have people say, you look gay. Yes, you're going to have girls who are around you and they're going to be like, do you like guys? And it's not that they're saying that to hurt you. They actually want to know. And some girls, they do it to test you. But when you really start to express feminine energy from you and engage with feminine energy, you get comfortable with feminine energy. So the men out there who are the best with women are the guys who are the most comfortable with feminine energy. That's actually what it is. The men who are the most expressive. The men who engage more with their senses. The men who are able to express their heart. The men who are able to express what's on their mind and their feelings when it arises. These are all things of the feminine. It is. And once you start to connect with these feminine forms throughout life, it becomes natural to be able to connect with feminine energy. Me being a natural from when I was little, I started connecting with feminine energy. So that's all it is. If you guys want to know how do you be the best seducer you can be, start connecting with other forms of feminine energy besides women. Women are not the only form of feminine energy. You need to research feminine energy more, because once you start connecting with all forms of it, which is anything outside of consciousness that's inside of it, anything you can observe is feminine. So swimming, really, and feeling what it feels like to have the fucking waves in your skin, dancing, being able to draw, anything artistic. Even if you are a programmer, finding the love and the joy in what you do, in itself is a feminine expression. Be sure that whatever it is that you're doing, you're making sure that, of course, you remain present, which is your essence. Your essence is total presence. But within that, be willing to express when you want to, when you feel like you need to. Because it's your non-expression the reason why you're connected from feminine energy in the world. So the world is always a reflection of you, no matter what. So if the world is a reflection of you, that means that I can't connect with feminine energy in the world because I can't connect with feminine energy within myself. That's all it fucking means. So start to connect with feminine energy within yourself. Start to engage with the parts of yourself that you enjoy, that you have ownership over, that you really, really want to express. And watch how easy it becomes to start connecting with women. Because you can only connect with women by learning to connect with yourself first. So, at some point in time, I'll teach you guys how to learn about yourself more and be able to connect with yourself more through certain things that I've done. But until then, notice the beauty in the world and start engaging with your senses and watch how the world changes. Start to express what you feel more and watch how your relationship to feminine energy changes. This is Tony Solo from The Natural Lifestyles, and you have tuned in to Ask Tony, and you guys are getting more and more gold from my mouth every fucking time. So keep tuning in. Until next time, Tony Solo, subscribe below. I love you.